I don't know where everybody's at. This is interesting to me. No! This can't be the end for me! That's for anybody out there that played Resident Evil 8. Discord is struggling. Okay. What's up? How y'all doing today? That exhale that just came out of me? I'm so sorry. I promise you that wasn't supposed to be like that. Where's my phone? It's in my pocket, believe it or not. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and pull up my bot real quick. I'm gonna add a command that will explain um the title of today's stream a little bit better. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. In fact, let's use the intermission real quick, just cause why not? Ah da 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 da. All right. So now, I'm not logged in. Are you dead ass? I'm literally logged in. This is stupid. All right, hold on. Let the authenticator. I'm signed into Twitch now. What a surprise. So, if you are watching on Twitch, there's your explanation for the the title of today's stream. I am going to go ahead and switch and get this game started. My hair is already out of control. What? What the fuck? Okay. We're making things happen. Uh, Maybe not. Okay. Hey, yo, Streamlabs, you good? It don't seem like it. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like this. How come the first 2 times actually that I streamed this game, it worked just fine, but for some reason right now, and like the last couple times I tried to play this game on stream, it's just like, oh what? Like there's some sort of problem. Freddy's on the move. You know what that means? I'm just hoping that things will normalize because my bit rate is back under control. So, we'll see, I guess. I spoke too soon. Interesting. Nice. We're doing okay. I hear footsteps again. If Foxy is being mostly agreeable right now, that's good for me. Freddy sounds close, I think, right? That's pretty close. Or am I bugging? I hear footsteps, and I hear, like, Freddy music, right? I'm just trying to... Okay, he's speaking out. He's not crip walking yet, though, so that's a good thing. You don't want to see him crip walking. Somebody's close. Somebody's, like, right in my shit. Hello. Did I hear that? Nope, I didn't. So how y'all doing today? Later. He's crip walking. It's not great for me. It's 2 a.m., 66% power. Chica's in the kitchen. But let me show you what I'm worried about, right? Well, like I said, what I'm worried about. Oh, he's actually not. Good. That means I can start being a little bit more sparing with closing the door. Did I just fuck myself? I really hope not. I'm calm. I'm calm. Nobody's panicking, bro. You're panicking. What do you mean? No idea what you're talking about. As I'm sure a lot of you guys here on Twitch are, well, not that there's a lot of you guys on Twitch right now watching, but like anybody who ends up watching this VOD or whatever, or is just whatever. Point is, on Twitch, it is currently subtember, which means that you can sub and gift subs for a discounted price. Hello, Freddy. That right there is why I closed the right door when I put the camera up, because if you don't, you could end up getting a premature Christmas visit from our friend Freddy Fazbear. Friend Freddy Fazbear, friend Freddy Fazbear, friend Freddy Fazbear, friend. It's about what I thought would happen. Plug walk. I don't even understand how enough of my plug talk. Yeah, he's right in my ass right now. Hello. Oh, you're already gone. Nice. Appreciate it. Where I am soon, please. That actually works for me. How are you? Chica does not seem to intend to leave. Thanks. Well, actually. Alright. Big preach. Thanks, everybody, for being agreeable right now. I appreciate that. I really needed to turn 4 a.m. soon. Thank you. Actually, might stand a pretty good chance of winning this one. As long as Foxy stays reasonable and only comes back once, I might be able to skate by just barely. Like, I'm not gonna have any power left by the end of the night, but I think as long as things go the way that they've been going, that I should be alright. Don't quote me on that, though. He's already peeking again. Chica, I need you to leave. He's already fucking lemon pepper stepping. He's already lemon pepper stepping, not the damn curtain. Who am I hearing? Fuck off. Well, we tried, folks. It just turned 5 a.m. It just turned 5 a.m. So, currently, people on TikTok are mad at me because I said that Kratos was nerfed in the new God of War game. And everybody's like, he's not using his rage because he has a child. I'm like, he's just literally not as angry anymore. It's been 150 years since he killed Zeus. Why would he still be as angry? He married another woman, had another child. Yeah, he's calm. Of course, he still has anger for what happened, but he's not gonna be this rage battery that he was back in the first couple games. Cheek is already in motion. Now Freddy's in motion, but he still sounds pretty far away. I'm not too worried just yet. They typically have audio cues for when they're getting closer to you. But I just try to wait for those. It's not a guarantee, of course, but this is what I try to do. Cause the world might do me in. It's alright cause I'm with friends. Cause I'm giving up again. It doesn't matter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I'm feeling like a ghost. Already crip walking, bro. Alright. The last hour is already in the bag, bro. The longest hour. Bullshit. I don't see this one being it either. Not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go ahead and waste as much power as possible. I guess there's a quicker way to do this, isn't there? The thing I was trying to do scared me. It took so long. I had to do it like 7 times. I was just like, bro, like, I guess he left. I was expecting Freddy to do it, not Bonnie at that point. Kono Jono Giovanna, you make it out. You make it out. I, Giorno Giovanna, have a dream. Can't remember Giorno's real name for some reason. I'm struggling, like, I'm stuck on my other fucking monitor. God damn! Chica's on the move. Chica's in the kitchen. Chilling. Freddy is still on stage. Foxy's still in Parrot Cove. We're good. We are good right now. Can you pretend with me? Freddy's moving. Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. Okay, he's in the dining area. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. Now I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books will learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. I don't know how Chica already got so far away. So let's join hands, book people unite. See, that's why I don't go looking for Freddy, because I can't fucking find him fast enough to be comfortable. Sing some inspiration to motivate some magic to change the writing on the wall, the writing on the wall. One book can make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book could be the fundamental thing that helps to change your life. Book people unite. Read the writing on the wall. One book be the fundamental. He's lemon pepper stepping. So here's why we gotta come together and put some magic to the call. Put some books into their hands and change the future for good. It's a proven fact when a kid grows up with a book in their hand, they end up learning more. It's a proven fact when a kid grows up with a book in their hand, they end up learning more. Why am I like this? I have no fucking clue. I'm just bored as hell, honestly. This game is dreadfully boring. Sorry, Scott. Am I gonna do 420 mode? Yeah, I just have to get there first. For some reason, Night 5 has been giving me more trouble here, like, on this current attempt trying to play through the game than it ever did before. Any of, like, the 10 times I played it in the past. Can you leave? Cheek's in the kitchen, so that's fine. Bruh! This game fundamentally gets on my damn nerves. This that bullshit. Everything was going fine until Bonnie showed up. Anytime like, it feels like anytime that I have to leave the door closed for like 10 seconds or longer, it feels like my run is over. Because I have to so frequently check the other light. And I don't want to be on like 3 bars of usage for any longer than I have to. Game gets on my damn nerves, bro. Book people unite. Do you think about me now and then? It's not impossible, but it's unlikely. Do you think about me now and then? 'Cause I'm coming home again, me home again. Baby, do you remember when? Fireworks at Lake Michigan. Oh, now I'm coming home again. Maybe we could start again. Iloyo, Iloyo, coming home again. I'm gonna need it to hit 5 a.m. right around the time I hit 10% battery left. That is my best chance at doing this one successfully. Maybe we could start again. If you really cared for, well, then you would have never hit the airport to follow your dreams. Sometimes I still talk to her, but when I talk to her, it always seemed like she talked about me. She said you left your kids, and they just not you. Wait, no. And that's just not cool. And they just like you. They want to rap and make soul beats just like you, but they just not you. And I just got through. Talk about what niggas try to do. She said it felt like they walked and drove on me. Knew I was gang affiliated, got on TV and told on me. Well. Headphone warning, y'all. I like the sounds that he makes when he's walking towards you. It's like he's trying really hard to like step over all the stuff that I have on my office floor. But he doesn't want to be rude and like knock over my desk fan or anything like that. It's like oh sorry, excuse me, let me just step on past this. I'm coming your way, by the way, so just be prepared because at any point I'm gonna do that. Man, I fucking hate spring water. I really fucking hate spring water. It tastes dirty. Here we go. You typed it up and then Twitch hit you with an ad. Usually, like, mid-rolls are only supposed to happen, like, when I tell them to. Like, I typically control that. Unless it was like a pre-roll that just took its sweet time getting to. Freddy's moving. It's never worth looking for him. People cheat at Five Nights at Freddy's? How? What do they do? That makes no sense. I mean, I guess like what, like infinite power or some shit like that? Or like... Or like, is there like a mini map or something like that that shows where they all are so you don't have to open the camera? That actually would be really useful. No idea where he is. They have like a radar and skip hours and infinity power. What's the point of playing the game then? Like, what's the point of playing Five Nights at Freddy's? Fuck off. Somebody needs to leave. I forgot this game is on console now. Easter eggs, maybe? I guess, but it's just like... Just watch a lore video. Like, there's no point in playing the game if you take away all the things that make the game what it is. Can you leave? At this point, I'm tempted to just leave it down till Foxy comes. Looks like it's not gonna be too long. Thank you! Fuck's sake. One through 4, maybe 5 on Xbox. I'd probably actually really like to play Sister Location on console. I just don't see the point, though. Yo, what's up? I'm not looking at multi-stream chat, so I can barely see what name that is. I'm assuming it's Bell. If it's not Bell, then feel free to correct me. I can barely see that name. Oh shit. Hello. Reflex tender got me killed. On Switch, it's a 3. You know what? I'd probably really like to play it on Switch. I don't play anything on my Switch. But I imagine it's similar to playing it on mobile, which I have done before. Out of the fucking game. I clicked out of the fucking game. Are you shitting me? I'm stressed out, bro. Can you get the fuck out of my face? Bun. After 4 seconds on Xbox, you quit 4. 4 is probably the most stressful out of all of them. Just because there's like no layers of protection from the demons of the night. Two is the hardest. Oh shit! Twice now Bonnie has killed me, and both times he legitimately got me. Holy shit. I was going to throw that one anyway because I clicked out of the game and ended up wasting more power than I wanted to because I had to keep the door closed while I waited for the game to work again, because when you tab out of this game, fucking game, it just shuts off. Yo, thanks for the follow, Gold Spartan. I appreciate it. Is this the chat? Yeah, this is the chat I'm looking at. This is Twitch chat. I don't really look at YouTube chat all too often. By the way, yo, thank you for the follow, Dead Survivor. Let there be death. Hold on, I can do that better. Death. What does Revenant sound like? Death. For any of you that might want to consider subscribing, there's your incentive. You know? Not just the fact that now that it's September, you can sub cheaper, but I'm gonna throw you into a little roulette situation if you do sub. You could be mod, you could be banned. You could be VIP, you could be timed out. You could get a free shout out, or you could 1v1 me. Which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Nav's location on phone is hard as fuck. Yeah. Oh, when you have to... Because you have to do that shit like... Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably not supposed to be played on mobile. As much as I like that one, I don't think it should have been on mobile. What are you doing here, Deku? Show it up. Shabba dabba dee boop. Shabba dabba dabba like a me boop. Laba laba. Laba da laba 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 laba. Yo gabba gabba. How do you subscribe? There is a button underneath the channel, underneath the stream rather, that'll say subscribe. It should say like 20% off or something like that right now. Yo what up do up? Yo what up do up? Yabba dabba do when the beat drop. Ooh, tongue twister. Man, my fucking voice right now, bro. Like I don't hydrate as much as I need to, and so sometimes when I do a voice, it taps me out instantly. Deku's flip flop. Not quite sure what that means. Yo what up? Yo what up? Cheek is in the kitchen. Don't gotta look. You can spin the wheel. You can gift a sub, or you can give bits. And I will spin the wheel in your name. Become flippy at UA entrance exams. Oh, when his bones shattered. Fuck's sake. Yeah. You can spin my wheel if you give me money. Shoto. I'm not impressed. There's no need to be afraid. Burn up, villain, and be at rest. I've always hated that damn school motto. You can harass my bank account and spin the wheel. You're playing FNAF VR. Is that help wanted? Is that one good? I've seen people play it, but I don't have a VR, so I've never really gotten to try it. I hear Freddy, but I can't tell if he's close or not. Am I like a voice actor? No, I'm a professional impersonator. No, I'm an impressionist for fun. I have been trying to get some voice acting roles. I haven't gotten anything yet, so I don't call myself a voice actor. Up one is alright. I feel you. I think they're all just alright. And some of them I think are just downright lame. This is survival of the fittest. This is do or die. Eminem better never make another fucking song for Call of Duty as long as he raps. That's a good song, but that game was ass. That was for Ghosts. Which I'll admit, right? Ghosts is better than its reputation would lead you to believe, but it's still Infinity Ward's worst game. Well, I say that, but I never played Infinite Warfare, so I don't know. Venom. I got that adrenaline momentum. Venom. Shoto be like, Dobby, I feel kind of bad. Every time I get involved, someone's hand gets messed up. It's like I'm cursed. I better not be fucking dead off that. I'm trying to think of like during the final exams in season 2 when Todoroki was like, yelling at Yamomo to like focus and like believe in herself. I'm trying to remember what he says during that. Like, I believe in your critical thinking skills. Some shit like that. Costs $4.99 on Xbox. What's it, to change your name? I thought you got a free name change. Or did you already use your free name change? Freddy is in my crack right now, so that's nice. At least I know where he is. Knowing where Freddy is and being able to monitor Foxy's position, I think are the most important things. You used it already? I feel you. They used mine as well. Like 7 years ago. Cause like they give you this default one, right? Cause I couldn't remember like how to get into my 360 account when I first started playing Xbox One. So they give you this free one, and then they let you make your own once. And it's like, maybe you should let me change it one more time after that. Yo, what up, what up? Yo, what up? Fuck's sake. Eep. Kyla, do you read the Boku no Hero manga? Oh, strange. And then if you've ever changed his Instagram. I feel you. When out of my own, night 5. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna let things go the way they're supposed to go. You're new? Oh, so you just started My Hero. Okay. I don't think there's enough time for Foxy to get a full, like, cycle in again. And I don't want to waste any more power, like, by doing anything else. Oh, shit! I'm fucking dumb! I'm so fucking stupid. You're on season 3? Nice. Season 3 is probably my favorite season overall, but season 2 has my favorite arc. I was on 7%. He went back and had a full cycle. A full cycle. Over the course of 15 seconds. He went back to the curtain, peeked out, started lemon pepper stepping, and then he booked his ass down my fucking hallway. Within 15 seconds, this game's fucking horseshit. This game is fucking terrible. Foxy must be racist or something? Like, damn. He'd be racing his ass down the fucking hallway. What about AOT? What about it? I'm caught up on the anime. You're new to Twitch? Oh, okay. I'm caught up on the Attack on Titan anime. I decided to stop reading the manga because I stopped liking it. But, I don't really like to talk too much about it because my opinions regarding Attack on Titan are less than popular. That one racist Disney movie they didn't want to add to Plus, Song of the South. Song of the South, and I think they were talking about not putting in Dumbo because of the crows. Am I salty? I'm just annoyed. I don't like when I know exactly what I'm doing. Wasn't it about a dog? Song of the South? I don't know. I mean, there's probably a couple movies if we're being honest. God damn. Bro, Goat, my TikTok notifications are full of niggas that are salty because I said that Kratos is weaker in God of War 4. Like, play 3, play 4, he's weaker. Foxy's from Song of the South. I'm about to put a sword in my fucking stone. But yeah, like if you play God of War 3 and then 4, Kratos is considerably weaker. It's not in a video that I made. It's in a comment, or it's in a video that I saw and commented on. True. At least on like night 5, that's true. 6 and 7, I think they tend to just teleport straight to you pretty early on. But I'm gonna wait until I start hearing things. You gonna hop off? All right, I'm gonna catch you. Freddy's in motion. Where's he at? Found him. Get you in the street with the knife. This 40 did not come with fucking karate lessons. Alright, I'm not gonna check Foxy again for a while. He did something useful. It'd be like that. You love my videos and I inspire you a lot? Yeah, I appreciate that, but I'm nobody. Have you on a t-shirt? I can have you on a t-shirt in 5 minutes. See, before you got here, you was going to the NFL. Now you're about to go to the GRAVE. You'll be the past tense. I didn't like that. I'm not gonna die, am I? Bro, I love Farad. Farad is one of my favorite internet comedians. I've been watching him since his Facebook days. I'm gonna blow your ass to that bitch. Look at you. Before you got here, you didn't even know your face could look like that, did you? Wish they would have rebooted it. I wish they would have just let it end at 3. Ascension is cool, but I don't care. It's just an extended origin. They have to power scale 2 different religions. Bro, and that's what somebody was saying. It's like, well, he's in a new place with new gods. And I'm like... You mean to tell me Magni and Modi scale below... or scale above Kronos? You mean to tell me that Magni and Modi and some fucking Valkyries are stronger than Kronos? Learned in Night 5 animatronics will be in the office at 1 AM, so use the power from that time. I would love to be able to just, like, go on that, but the rules in this game are so inconsistent. They tell you that looking at Foxy will slow him down, but it doesn't seem to do that. Are you... what the fuck? You just left. It does, but by a frame. It only slows him down while you're looking at him. It keeps him from... Can you get the fuck out of my face? Sometimes you hear Foxy running and sometimes not. You don't usually hear him unless you go to the camera where he's coming down the hallway. What I do want to know is, like, what is the amount of time you can wait between like checking Pirate Cove and seeing that he's not there anymore, and then looking at the hallway cam to see him coming. Because I like there's been times where like I'll look at Pirate Cove, see that he's not there, go back to the office, do some other shit, and then bring the camera back up, and then go to the hallway cam, and then see him running down. So it feels like you can delay it pretty significantly, but I don't know what the limit on that is, and I don't really care to test it. Boom, snuggaloogie. Let's take a look at what these folks on TikTok are saying real quick. I have 14 notifications from it. More like buffed. He got the Leviathan axe in this besides the Chaos Blades. like Sam Fisher. Did you know, Goat, that because he has a new weapon that he's stronger now? What the fuck? The creators of the game themselves have said that this Kratos is the strongest he will ever be. Probably. Yeah, like, he probably is the strongest he'll ever be again. I think that the bitch axe is stronger than the blades of Olympus. The blade of Olympus, yeah. When the time hits 1 a.m., close the left door. Interesting. He had a kid and didn't do any major fighting for like 10 years. He's still nerfed. He's holding back because he has the boy with him. Still nerfed. My boy just old, bro. All those hits when he was young. He feels it now. He's trying to keep in his anger for Atreus. There are so many people that are saying, oh, it's because of Atreus. He's not trying to show his true self in front of Atreus. He has multiple combat encounters without Atreus. Yo, what's good, Adam? The blade that split Kratos in half and killed Zeus. The blade that caused the apocalypse. But the Leviathan axe is stronger. Yeah, okay. He uses Spartan Rage in a cutscene. It's like he's not holding back because of his son. There's a part where he goes to Helheim. He goes to Helheim. Atreus is slumbered in a fucking coma state. Where are you going? 200 IQ. Atreus is completely schlumped. Kratos is in a whole different realm. Is he still holding back because of Atreus? He's still weak as fuck. Like, he kills the gatekeeper in Helheim, and he's tired afterwards. He's exhausted. He has to take a break. He's nerfed. He's literally nerfed. Like, it's so clear to see he's nerfed. He doesn't, like... Injuries slow him down significantly more in this game than they did in the third game. Or in the second game. Like, you can't just... Like, how are you getting that he's not nerfed? Let me see. He's holding back because he has the boy with him. What about when he fought the gatekeeper in Helheim by himself and was exhausted? Like, I really feel like fought the Sisters of Fate and killed Gaia after fighting Ares the size of Trump Tower. He also... You're going to join on Twitch? Appreciate it. He also killed Kronos and Hephaestus. Both of those motherfuckers were fucking gigantic. Killing a gatekeeper who's literally just another troll with a rock. He scaled a fucking titan. He climbed Kronos' body and was not tired. Maybe when he stabbed himself he got nerfed. Maybe. It's just, it's, you can't... Yes, he opened Pandora's box. That's how he got the power to fight Ares in the first game. Like, you can't play the third game and then the fourth game and not say that he's nerfed. It's there in front of you. They talk about him being old. Like, what do you like? Oh, he's holding back because of his son. Maybe don't be holding back when you're trying to protect your son from being fucking killed. Like, you know, maybe when you're trying to save your son's life from a sickness that apparently you caused, maybe don't be holding back. Just a thought. Like, bro, I'm like, there's no way they played the previous games. This one is their first one. God of War 2018 is their first game. It has to be. It has to. You can't. It's just simple. What game am I talking about? God of War 2018. I'm saying that Kratos was nerfed in that game significantly. Not to say that he's weak now, but he's not nearly as strong as he was. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till 1 a.m. Like, it's so plain to see. And, like, him being nerfed, I mean, I'm not gonna say whether or not it's a good or bad thing. Bro, he's lemon pepper stepping! Nope. Nope. He's fucking lemon pepper stepping. But, I'm not gonna say whether or not it's a good or bad thing, but it's there. It's definitely there. Yeah, I had some roast beef a little while ago. It was delicious. Went grocery shopping. Feel like God of War 4, you like The Last of Us 2. You're gonna join Wilbur Soot real quick? Wilbur Soot would be lucky to have you. Same damn fan base, exactly. They think that just because something is different or unexpected that it's good. Did y'all hear that? As soon as I closed the door, he hit it. I'm psychic. Okay, 1 a.m. Same people who pay M. Night Shyamalan. Maybe he can control his anger now. Yeah, I mean, he could control it always. He uses it as power, but there's just not as much of it there. And I think the cutscene that definitely cements it is when he goes back to get the Blades of Chaos and he sees Athena. And when reminded of everything that Athena did to him, he doesn't just start freaking out. She's like, "You'll always be a monster," and he's like, "True, but I'm your monster no longer." Like, he acknowledges his past, he has come to peace with his past, he's accepted it. He's not walking around angry about it anymore. He's mellowed out a lot in the last 150 years. And people are like, well, when he had Atreus, he stopped fighting. It's like, that's not true. Read the Prelude comic. It's also a strange thing to say because if they walk 10 feet past their house, there's a fucking troll with a rock just waiting. So why would Kratos have just stopped fighting when Atreus was born? He got old, so many things happened between God of War 3 and 4. Right, but, like, still nerfed. Couldn't even be played. Couldn't even be bothered to play the 3 remaster. Think they're gonna read the comic? You right. They argue on TikTok about shit they don't know what they're talking about. It's like, if people enjoy the game, that's fine, but, like, don't lie. Don't act like God of War 3 Kratos isn't curb stomping God of War 4 Kratos. I keep trying to say Thanos. I don't know why. And it's the same with, like, Dante from Devil May Cry. He's gotten weaker too. You know, it's just, it's a thing that stories do when they're trying to develop a new protagonist. Naruto and Sasuke can't really get the job done anymore, but Boruto can. There was a point in time where Goku couldn't beat the bad guys anymore, but Gohan could. True power in the blades. Well, yeah. But I mean, he gets them back. I don't even know how the curse got broken, honestly. I don't know how he took him off in the first place. I don't know how the curse got broken. I don't know how he survived what happened at the end of God of War 3. I don't know how the world survived what happened at the end of God of War 3. I don't know how he got to a whole new land with all new gods without a Unity Stone. And I know he didn't have a Unity Stone. I don't necessarily agree with that. Fuck's sake. He has two sets, so that can't be true. Well, yeah. Yeah. He got rid of the Blades of Chaos and got the Blades of Athena. But I don't know where the Blades of Athena went and where the Blades of Chaos came back from. It skipped so much shit that happens in it. You hate Boy? I do too. I hate him too. I can't stand Atreus. But yeah, stories will nerf the original protagonist for the purpose of bringing up the new protagonist that they want, and that happens all the time. Ares getting that power and he cursed him with his dead family's ashes. Yeah. But it's like he dropped the Chaos Blade somewhere, and then he just found him again, I guess. Damn! Boom, 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 boom. I also don't know why he kept the Blades of Chaos with him. Like, sure, you know, it's better if they don't fall into somebody else's hands, but why are they in your basement? Like, you can't just, like, bury them somewhere? But, like, there's so many things that happened in between 3 and 4 that they just don't talk about. And I'm just like, I don't know. You know what? Maybe when he went to Midgard, he lost half his power. He went to find peace. Well, yeah, but he doesn't really deserve to have peace. Like he's the one that broke the fucking world in the third game. He's the reason that everything happened the way it did because he was so angry that he didn't care what was destroyed and whose lives were lost on his path to vengeance. And that was like his whole thing in the original trilogy. That was like what made him such a bad guy. He was using people and just slaughtering whoever. Like he was mad at Gaia for betraying him, and it's like, yeah, but you were using her. How did he swim to God of War 4? I'm like, bro, this man just took a boat to a whole new religion. Are you dead ass? He didn't know what a Unity Stone was. He had no idea what a Unity Stone was. And Tyr needed a Unity Stone to visit the other gods. So what's up with Kratos? How did he do it? No trees, no boat. You know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. He would have had to swim from Sparta. But I still don't know how he survived. Are you serious? I hate this game so much. Who was doing the sex mini games in God of War? Yeah. Yeah, 7-year-old me was going to town. I'm not gonna lie to you. Him doing that does seem out of character, considering the motivations behind what he was doing in those games. But whatever. After burp, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. Chica has left the stage. This is for my future baby mom. Hope your skin is black as midnight. I take you out the Honda. I could put you in the bins. I can balance out your chakras. Fornication is a sin. We gon' fuck on that regardless. Our Father out in heaven, as I pray for new McLaren's. Pray the police don't come blow me down. Cause of my complexion, everybody think they know me now. Cause I'm chicken checking. You go, you are not my homie. How dare you think it's different, boy? You tripping. I feel like I can do a little bit better. Pray the police don't come blow me down. Cause of my complexion, everybody think they know me now. Cause I'm chicken checking, nigga. You are not my homie. How dare you think it's different, boy? You tripping. Gas, brake, and dip. The cash cam, I flip, stack that. Yeah, stack that. If his power is in the blades, why didn't he go back to normal when he got them back? True. That's very true. He was still old as fuck. Nigo, you are not my homie. How dare you think it's different, boy? You tripping. Who's contacting me? I mean, look, do you see Foxy? He's already lemon pepper stepping. Don't act. How's it go? Gas brake and dip the cash cam, I flip and stack that. Yeah, stack that past the ceiling. Don't act suspicious. Don't ask to chat and don't ask for pictures. Back up. Let me show you guys what happened. I tabbed out. I tabbed out of the game again. So I'm just gonna play something else. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna play Uno with some randos if we can. This game stresses me out, and I'm really fucking annoyed right now. Look how many shortcuts. Get off my ass. Okay? Let me do what I'm trying to do. I have 32 skipped frame notifications. It's fucking absurd. I want to continue to play PC games on today's stream. Professional ass rider. Just do it next time, no matter if you died. Count how many seconds Foxy is gonna be in the office. I want to continue to play PC games because then it's going to be easier for me to switch from the game to the wheel if somebody subs. Let's see. Because he hates the old Kratos. He tries to run from his past, hence why he tried to kill himself at the end of God of War 3. He's still nerfed. On the bright side, my initial comment about him being nerfed has 149 likes. Just so that you can see what's going on. This is what happens when you try to play a Ubisoft game on PC. They just have a stroke. They just have a stroke, the likes of which you've never seen before. It's fucking absurd. It's a murder most foul at this point, brother. It's like I just want to play the game. Ubisoft Connect is worse than Origin. You goddamn right, brother. I just want to play this game. I don't want to play Hades because that game gets on my nerves. See, I deleted most of my PC games because a lot of them just got on my nerves. Like, it's just not fun playing them all the time. What's in my Steam library that I could just re-download? Maybe we could play that. You gotta remember that my PC runs on a TI-84. Yeah, co-op all over the place. You guys, Uno is running. Uno is running. There's like nothing here I want to play. Maybe Portal 2. My friend Pedro. Naruto. I could play Among Us. You guys want me to do that? Ubisoft Connect is looking for patches, you guys. And Among Us is installed now. Among Us is installed. Alright. I just, like, bro. Like, bro. What's going on? There's no phone, no lights, no motor car, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's as primitive as can be. We've been spending most our lives living in an Ubisoft is stupid when you think about Assassins. They want Ninja, just do Assassin's Creed in Japan. Literally! And you know what's so frustrating about that is in Assassin's Creed 4, in the real world, like at Abstergo Entertainment or whatever, there is a workstation that you can hack into, and it has a list of points of time and points in time of interest. And one of them is fucking feudal Japan. And all this time later, we still wants me to make an account to play Among Us? What the fuck? Okay. All this time later, there's still not been an Assassin's Creed game in Japan. That's such a huge missed opportunity. It's literally just Shinobi, but Assassin's Creed. Who wouldn't play that? I'd play that shit. I'd play the fuck out of that shit. Everybody would play that shit. I don't seem to be able to. I hate this already. I don't seem to be able to game capture this game, so that's interesting. But there's so much about Assassin's Creed that I disagree with. This is Barnacle Clamper Snatch we're talking about here. There's so much about Assassin's Creed that I don't agree with. Assassin's Creed started out as a series that was mostly an action adventure game with stealth elements, and it was RPG light. It was RPG light, like you could customize your armor, upgrade your weapon, shit like that, right? I can't play nothing else. I can't play nothing else. Like, look, Ubisoft Connect is still loading. Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla is not true. So I have something to show you. There's no phone, no lights, no motor car. I paid about $15 for this game. Paid about 15 bucks for this game, right? Brand new copy. I played it for about 2 hours, uninstalled it, and it has never again been inside my console. I got this game on PS4. PS4. And I have a PS5 now. That's what this puppy goes to. And even with the free upgrade that I would get from playing this game on PS5, it's still not going to happen. Why? Well, the reason why I have this game is because I was going to get The Last of Us Part 2 pre-ordered, right? Well, I had a pre-order for it because I was like, fuck it. Because I was gonna... This whole thing started because I was trying to put a pre-order on Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4, but I wasn't able to do that yet, and it was like, well, I mean, you can only use this free pre-order this month, and I was like, fuck it. Put it on The Last of Us. The Master was a first assassin, not the Origins guy who's not an assassin. You know what's crazy to me is they made a game called Assassin's Creed Origins. And then they made Odyssey, which takes place even further back in time. How do you make Origins and then go further back? What the fuck? Please try harder. I was like, fuck it, put on The Last of Us Part 2. And I also had like a trade-in, so I stuck all that on there. So when the leaks for The Last of Us Part 2 came out about like what happens to Joel and the whole Ellie and Abby thing, and I was like, I don't want to play that game. So I went to GameStop like 3 days before The Last of Us Part 2 came out. I canceled that pre-order, and I stuck it on Assassin's Creed Valhalla because there was nothing else coming out last year that I, A, wanted, and B, didn't already have a pre-order for. They're not assassins, they're like bandits or spies. I feel you. I never played Odyssey or Origins, and I only played a little bit of this game. But, like, the only other game that I wanted to play last year was, like, Ghost of Tsushima, and I already had a pre-order on that. I already had a pre-order on that. I pre-ordered the collector's edition. So I was like, fuck it, Assassin's Creed. I went to go pick it up the day that it came out, which was a little bit after I got the Miles game on PS4, the Spider-Man game. I paid about 15 bucks for it, brought it home, played it for 2 hours, and that was it. I've never even considered going back to it. I think it's still in pretty good condition. Got some sort of manual. But yeah. It just what Assassin's Creed has become appeals to people. That type of game appeals to people. It's like a Witcher type game now. And that's cool. The Witcher 3 is like one of the most popular games of all time. It's a lot of people's favorite game of all time. That type of game does well with people. But it's not Assassin's Creed. Unity and Syndicate were already pushing it. Unity and Syndicate were inching so close towards full-on RPG that it was already getting dicey. Already. We were already on thin ice. But I accepted those games for what they were. I really like Unity. I think Syndicate was pretty okay. But, I think Syndicate was pretty okay. But I have no interest in Origins, no interest in Odyssey, and I will probably never even attempt to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla again, unless you guys out there give me money. If you sub or cheer or whatever, maybe. I might be convinced. Go to you at work. Do you work today? Tell me, why are we too blind to see? They give me money to not play it. Hey, that works too. That works too. Get some subs and I won't play it. Hunter, your sub expired. But yeah, Assassin's Creed is just not what it was, you know, and what it is now appeals to people, and that's cool. But it's just, it feels icky to call it the same thing. Yeah, you just use the Prime. Go, didn't you interrupt him from doing that last time? He was gonna use the Prime, and you just gifted him a sub for some reason. Look how long my hair is. Don't play Valhalla. Hey, I appreciate the 100 bits. There's supposed to be a sound for that, isn't there? I mean, there's still points in time that they could visit. They could do something in the 20th century, which they haven't done yet. I wouldn't want to see World War II. I'd actually rather see World War One, mostly because The King's Man, which is coming out this year, takes place during World War One, and I find that era to be more interesting than World War Two. I find it to be more interesting than World War Two because you just don't see it as much. I would like an Assassin's Creed game that takes place in World War One. Um, I would like one that takes place in feudal Japan, obviously. Uh, I would like one that takes place in the future. That could be cool. I want to know a little bit more about what's actually going on in the present now. We don't know much about like what's happening with like Sean and Rebecca and like and Bishop and like what's going on with like the actual remnants of the assassins. What's William Miles doing? They could do World War One because there's so many politics that go into starting the First World War. Exactly. What if you are the one who assassinates Franz Ferdinand? Cowboys Assassins? An RDR ripoff. Cowboys aren't that interesting. Damn near all the factions that went to war were related by blood. Yeah. Like, there could be a really layered, like, complex plot to that game. They just have to, like, do it, you know? By the way, Ubisoft is still not working. Ubisoft is still not working. Russia, Germany, and France were all cousins, yeah. So I would like World War One. I'd like a game that takes place in the future or in the modern day that talks about what's actually going on with the assassins right now. Because as of Assassin's Creed 3, the Templars are winning. Like the Templars are beating the assassins right now. As far as I know, at least. Like, is it Juno or Minerva? I think Minerva is free, like she's out in the world. Abstergo has been collecting pieces of Eden. Desmond Miles is fucking dead. They built it like Unity, but in World War One, I'd bust. Yo, that shit could be so fire. Yo, what's good, Bell? I would love it like a co-op, an online co-op Assassin's Creed game that takes place in World War One, bro. Because then you could be like a gentleman spy, and that should be dope. Um, but yeah, man, it's just like, what about Assassin's Creed in Egypt? That exists. That is Origins. Um, when it was first announced, I was like, what do you jump off of? What happened to your sub, goat? Oh, okay. On a resub. It'll be free. It won't cost you a dime. But you don't play these games. What else could they do? Feudal Japan. Honestly, I think there could be a couple games in feudal Japan. I mean, there were a few games in the Italian Renaissance, right? There were two games that take place there. So why don't they just do, you know, two or three games that take place during feudal Japan? You could introduce another really compelling, really strong central character on the level of Ezio. Because the thing about the characters since Ezio, some of them are really cool. Some of them are really interesting. I like Connor when he grows up. Um, I like Hatham, but you don't really play as him all that much. I love Edward. Edward's super interesting. I think Arno had potential. He needed another game. I don't really know about Shay Cormac, and I didn't play Rogue. Uh, Jacob and Evie Fry. It feels like their story starts in progress. Like you started reading at chapter 7. And after that, I don't know anybody's names, but it just none of them are just as interesting or on the same level as Ezio. Shay was kicked out from a coup or a misunderstanding or something. Is he interesting? Hatham's in that game, right? Like he teams up with Hatham. They kicked him off a cliff, and he lived back then. Interesting. Ugh, ugh, my bones. I'm still getting TikTok notifications. You subbed? I have not received. First, he's a founder, apparently, which is interesting to me. I have not gotten an alert for it yet. I appreciate it, though. But yeah, they need another strong central character so that they can not hop around eras so much. Or they could revisit eras. They could have characters appear again. Because if you ask me, there's absolutely no reason that Connor was not able to show up in Assassin's Creed Unity. Especially when he pretty much said that he was going to France after Assassin's Creed 3. Where's my alert? What's
This
that?
is a test.
That's awesome. Um. They also need to get the gameplay mechanics back under control. The most RPG I'm willing to allow in my Assassin's Creed game is Unity. Unity is as close to that end of the spectrum as I'm comfortable with playing. Any pole arms? Like the North and South Pole? Oh, those are some big lobbies there. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a new map. Kudidin? Why is my name Kudidin? Oh yo, this movement speed is not working for me. This movement speed is not agreeable. Who's worst? EA or Ubisoft? In what way? Oh, those, yeah, okay. As far as like just being a greedy, disgusting corporation, EA. But as far as like ruining the integrity of their IPs and leaving certain fans of certain franchises starving for years, Ubisoft. Robin staff that's longer. The small blade at the end. Well, because the thing about EA is they don't really make games anymore, right? They just own a bunch of studios that make games. And so every so often, a pretty good game will come out of EA because somebody else made it. You know, the Mass Effect Legendary edition, like the remasters of the old Mass Effect games, are really popular right now. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was pretty okay. Then kill the ones that they set up to fail. Apex Legends is pretty alright. Titanfall 2 is one of my favorite FPS games of all time. So every once in a while, EA will have a hit, but they're few and far between. But you can't even really give EA credit for it. Ubisoft, on the other hand, it's a similar thing because they have different teams, right? Like they have the people that work on Assassin's Creed, the people that work on Watch Dogs, people that work on like the Tom Clancy games, people that work on they have Red Lynx who works on Trials. So even though Ubisoft self-publishes, I feel like their track record is about the same, right? I am excited for Far Cry 6 though. When does that come out? Because I need to pre-order that at some point. October 7th. Do I want it physically? Can we start the fucking game? Did you know how many people spend all their money on the player of the year in FIFA? I know they make a crazy amount of money from like Madden Ultimate Team and FIFA Ultimate Team, stuff like that. Like EA Sports is a huge thing. But okay. Let's talk about EA Sports. Let's talk about EA Sports for a hot second. EA Sports ain't shit. It ain't been shit in years. The last solid Madden game was 18. After that, they've gotten lazier and lazier and cheaper as far as production, but they're still $60 a year. They have players' names misspelled. They have players on the wrong fucking teams. They have players' jersey numbers incorrect. They have jersey colors wrong. Like, they don't update shit, right? And then the game mechanics themselves are broken as fuck. I've seen so many wacky ass glitches from Madden 21 and 22. Yeah, Far Cry 6 on PC and PS4. I'm probably gonna get it on PS5. 21 spawning a house in the field. Like they fuck shit up so bad. And NHL is the same way. FIFA is the same way. They fuck things up so bad. Like even the UFC games. There's a reason people consider 2 to be the best one. Right? Because ever since about 2018, EA Sports has just been super lazy. But it doesn't matter. It does not matter because it sells. It's going to continue to sell. Why do you think people say that NBA 2K 20, 22, and 21 or whatever is so bad? A lot of people say that the last good 2K game was 2K15. But it doesn't matter because they keep buying them. They keep doing well. PlayStation 5. Well, I mean, why would I not? I bought this console so I could play games on it. Mirror's Edge is good from EA. I don't count Mirror's Edge as an EA game. I also didn't really think the second one was all that good. I didn't think it was all that special. But yeah, like EA Sports games are made so cheaply and so lazily, and they're so broken and they're so buggy, but they still sell. And I'll admit I'm part of the problem. I played UFC 4. That's the last EA Sports game I've bought in 4 years. If you get that on PS5, then I hear you say a damn thing about we got nothing to play together. What do you want me to do? I don't know if my PC's good enough, and I'm not about to buy a game on PS4. FIFA 16 was the best. UFC 4 has better clinch but worse controls. It has better clinch and worse everything else. Everything else about that game is inferior to 3. The only thing that you could make a case for is fighter customization. But the training is worse, the career mode is worse, the online is worse, the hit detection is worse, the guarding system is worse, the attack modifying system is worse. Like, it's just everything else is worse. Oh yeah, you do, don't you? But it's just like I just don't get how people. I don't know. I've played UFC 4 for like 3 hours, and I'm over it. I'm good. I hate spring water so much. Can I make it from here? I doubt it, but I'm gonna try. I miss by that much. Is Pez better? You haven't touched it since we played it. Same. Like when we played together, that was the last time I even thought about the fact that I have that game. Also, Madden box art is really bad lately. Well, not just Madden, like EA Sports box art has been really shitty lately. The last couple of years, it's been really fucking bad. Pez, is that other soccer game? I don't play soccer games, because I don't. I only play games based on sports that I like actively watch. I'll catch a soccer game every so often, but I don't really watch soccer. What I do watch is UFC and football, so that's typically what I play. I don't even play MLB the Show, mostly because that game's really fucking complicated. Anyway, what I actually need to do is spin the wheel for Hunter. Tell me funny, Sussy Imposter game didn't play. I watch NFL football. All right, so Hunter, now that you've subbed, you're going in the wheel. You can either be VIP for as long as I remember that you're VIP. You can get a shameless plug to your Twitter or your YouTube or whatever you want. You can get a 5 minute timeout, which isn't a big deal, or a 10 minute timeout, which isn't a big deal because you're lurking. You can get a 24-hour ban, which also isn't a big deal because you're lurking. You can get a 1v1 against me in some game. Since it's you, it'll probably be Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Might go well for you, might not. You can choose the next game I play. You'll get added to the Discord, which I think you're already a part of, or you'll be modded for 24 hours, or you'll get a free channel point reward. Let's go. Oh, wow. You got a 1v1. You got a 1v1. All right. All right. You want to spin the wheel for a 1v1? Then do something. Give 500 bits or gift a sub and you can spin the wheel. Can you take it in his stead? If he doesn't claim it, I guess. It was the only game that we can really play together. Let me hide my display real quick because I don't know what wallpaper I'm going to be on. The only thing that we really can play together is, um. By the way, it's still like I don't know what's going on. But like, the only thing that we can really play together is Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Thick Thanos. He is stout, isn't he? Man's built wide as hell. Try to snap his fingers, but he's too wide. You can do Apex, but you're up for MVC3. Can you 1v1 in Apex? Oh, you can just turn on friendly fire in the firing range. You were gone and just got back. That's not really a 1v1 though, that's just fucking around in firing range. Yeah, I spun the wheel for you. You almost got a 24-hour ban, but what you really got was a 1v1. So we can do like a first to five. or a best of five in Marvel vs. Capcom 4 if you want. But I'd have to hook up the PlayStation. It's not emails. It's Ubisoft asking if I want to make changes to my computer. Yeah, because you because you suck. Your work sends you those as negative ASMR. I'm so sorry. Why does this keep happening? Oh shit. We're in Ubisoft now. This is all because I just wanted to boot up Uno. Playing Xenosaga. You say that as if you'll beat me. But you might. You just might. I don't play the game. Please pummel this bitch. Year 6, Season 3. Holy shit. It blows my mind how much... What the fuck is Assassin's Creed Dynasty? You'll do nothing. It would unfold live. Live this Sunday on pay-per-view. To play Uno. Time to die, Hunter. What the fuck? This is on the wrong monitor. This is on the wrong fucking monitor. Hey! Why is this on this monitor? This is not. How do you... Hold on. What happened on the wheel? I spun the wheel and you got 1v1. Oh, I'm stupid. This is for somebody else. Need a monitor from in-game. But yeah, this is so wrong. We're probably gonna play Marvel Capcom 3. But fighting me in a traditional fighting game isn't the best idea for most people. MVC3 is the only fighting game you have. Fair enough. I don't know. I don't know why this is on the monitor that it's on. I don't know how to change it. I guess I can just... Well, that took care of that, I guess. I'm so confused right now. Yeah, I couldn't even explain if I tried. What the fuck is going on? If you're in this, you'll challenge me in a game I've never played. To spin the wheel, you have to sub. It's my special way of celebrating Subtember. All right. See, when you click Uno, yes, you get a spin, and the person who receives the sub gets a spin. I'm so annoyed. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to change the shit about. Did it. Streamlabs. Any day now. Streamlabs. Fuck's sake. Why is Uno breaking my computer? I'm trying so hard right now, bro. I can't even explain. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and spin for Goat Boy of Creme Fraiche real quick. You got a shameless plug. You can plug whatever you want in the chat. And for Wad Wad, you can either become a VIP, which I don't really know what that actually does. You can get a shameless plug, 5-minute timeout, 10-minute timeout, 24-hour ban, 1v1 in whatever game. You can choose the next game I play. You can get a Discord ad, so you like I'll let you into the server. Or you can get a free. You can become a mod for 24 hours, or you can get a free channel point reward. Plug my life. It happens to everybody, man. You get a bad wheel spin sometimes. Let's see what you got. You got a free channel point reward. So yeah, take a look at whatever the channel points. What you can take a look at all the rewards, and I'll redeem whatever you want me to redeem, and then I'll do the thing that it tells me to do. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just hook up my PlayStation real quick, so I'll be right back. Well, shit. Noodle just came through with the big boy raid. Okay. Wheel spins, yeah. I appreciate it, Noodle. Everybody who's new here, welcome to the channel. It's your boy Toxie Boyo, Comedy Hashira. Welcome to the village hidden in the laughter, in the laugh kage. What we do out here, we vibe, we joke, we play some video games, we fuck around, we talk about shit. What's going on right now, Noodle, is because it's Subtember. Anybody that subs, gives a sub, or spends 500 bits, I will spin this wheel for them, and they'll get either a punishment or a reward. So you could be modded, or you could be banned for 24 hours. It's really a crapshoot here, but that's what wheel spins are. But like I said, I'm gonna hook up the PlayStation real quick. I'll be right back. Got a fucking social media plug instead of a 1v1. It literally ticked one too far. Oh, I love it here. Free channel reward. Underneath the chat, there is a biohazard logo. That's your rads. It shows how many you have. There's a number next to it. If you click on that button, it'll bring up all the channel rewards that I have here on the channel. So there's highlight my message, hydrate, pick my character. So like if I'm playing a game, where I have to pick a character like a fighting game, or like Apex or Siege or something like that, then you can control who I play. There's a jukebox reward, which is actually way too cheap right now, but you can give me a song to sing and I'll sing it. Versus debate, accent picker, duo voice, unfortunate comic fact. Oh, that sounds pretty self-explanatory. I'm dying. And then there's the big one, Chicago trivia for 15K. Nobody's actually gotten that one yet. But yeah. Use the flash rant. You can use the flash rant if you want. But I'm gonna adjust the price of jukebox real quick. Jukebox is way too cheap. I forgot that I made it cheap. Um, let's just keep playing some Spider-Man, I guess, and then I'll try to get the platinum here on stream. Not to say that I don't already have it. Ooh, have it. But I just have to re-earn it because my save data didn't transfer. Accent picker African. Okay. All right. So for the next few minutes, I will be speaking in a primarily African accent, and I don't know how long I'm going to actually be keeping it up. Got to hop on the Final Fantasy XIV grind. I do. I reinstalled it for a reason, but I just have not played the game again. Plug this piece of shit. Anyone who wants to check out Goat's Instagram, there it is for you. It is there for you to use. What am I supposed to be doing? I have to turn this on first. But yes, my save data did not transfer from PS4 to PS5, so I have to get the Platinum Trophy again. I'm trying very hard to not turn Jamaican. Because then I'd be like, you see, you think it'd be kidding we see you foot with the other day. You come this way. I have to power you. Always ready whenever you want to play some Final Fantasy XIV. You say that like we've played in the last year and a half, which we have not. We have not played that game since late 2019. And I know because I haven't played since January 2020. The last time that I played it, you were not there. My fucking ass. Wakanda forever. Power up the laser. I went up from where? What the fuck? I'm stupid. Did you know that? Did you know that I'm a dumbass? Come this way. You've been playing recently? I heard that they added a bunch of new shit, like there's new classes and things like that, and I haven't seen any of them. I got stuck. That's very interesting. For some reason that just stopped working? That's cool, I guess. I want to spit on the floor. My leg itches. It itches like a bitch's. I'm ready for 16 to come out. That's what I want. Bring me Final Fantasy 16. But there is a PS5 showcase coming next week. Or no, I guess it's this week now. It's Thursday. So I guess I'll see if I'm allowed to stream that, and if I am, then that's what we'll do. And if not, then I'll do a video or maybe a stream about what we saw there. Nobody gives a fuck about what you have to say, Finn. Me look at that to be academy, see if I went the other day. So if you can't reach it, how do you expect me to reach it? Me look like idiot to ya. Me look like idiot to ya. That's enough accent for right now, I feel like. What are y'all gonna have for dinner tonight? I'm making some chicken tacos. It was good to see you too. You take care. Take it easy. Should we stealth this? I need the trophy. Fuck it, let's stealth. I'm stuck on something. Something most foul. And he's a schlumbered. Get ready to slumber. Oh, that brother gone. I need wall takedowns and I need ceiling takedowns. Are you close enough to the ceiling for me to get you? No. I'll take it. Let me get him. All I can get are wall takedowns here for some reason. Oh, lame. I was hoping to be able to like get two birds in one stone here, I guess. It's fine though. It's not like this is hard, so I'll just be patient and keep going. Yeet. Mm-hmm. Okay. Fuck it. Is that it? It was not it. It was definitely not it. Thank you. I hope you weren't using the oxygen. Yaga. Who's still alive? Who's still here? Who the fuck? Bitch. Anyway. You sleep doesn't feel you? One take Yobi. Some boy don't know me. Well, if you can believe my grandma drew me. Know a few popcorn songs though. I feel them know me. Sorry, I mean, no man's story. Ha! Want me give up all those glory? The world is mine, really believe me, take it slowly. I'll be your now my bone side story, and we not you when my dogs them roam me. We laugh and collect those trophies. Become me deserve everything with music, give me joy. And you will live it like frisbee. The dream, family they live that with me. Ma. Thanks, game. Alexi, can you like relax? Ma. Hold that, brother. Appreciate it. Slika. I'm not crazy about like the super technological like. Oh god, that fucking sucks, bro. I'm not crazy about like the super technological rhino. Bah. Appreciate it. That's why I'm gonna what? Fuck boy. Kick. Look at you. Looking so clever. And now you just look stupid as hell. Look at you falling over. Bop. Easy. He's literally napkins. I got a French dip from this roast beef place not too far from me. They forgot my dip. They forgot my au jus, which is what you dip the sandwich in. So it was really just A beef sandwich with nothing on it. They didn't even put any fucking provolone. Like, really? I just wanna get back to like actually playing the game. People are still arguing with me about whether or not Kratos is nerfed. And then there's this one scene from this animated Justice League movie called Justice League War, where Batman just takes off the Green Lantern's ring and just starts examining it. And then there's like these files. I don't even know what it's from, but there's these audio files of Batman talking about like how he would like his Tower of Babel Agamemnon contingency is about like how he would take down everybody in the Justice League. And he talks about Green Lantern. He's like, well, you can't remove their ring without their consent. And so I'm like, I'm glad that this audio is pointing out how stupid that was in that movie. And it's like, well, Hal didn't see him take his ring off. And I'm just like, that's still stupid. This guy's like, no, it's not. He's Batman. I fucking hate Batman so much because of his stupid brain dead ass fans. I don't even know where they're getting the idea that he's indestructible. It can't be from the comics where he got his fucking spine broken in half, or when he got shot by Darkseid's Omega beams and sent back in time, and he made out with his fucking mom and almost went all the way with her. Couldn't be that. Couldn't be the movies where he gets fucked up in every single one of them and can't solve shit on his own, especially in the Dark Knight trilogy. He didn't do shit for himself. He had to rely on Gordon, he had to rely on Lucius, and he had to rely on the city of Gotham itself. I'm sorry. He also had to rely on fucking Catwoman. I'm just. It can't be from the Arkham games, where he gets shot in his fucking ribs by his son. So where are Batman fans getting the idea that he's untouchable? Where are they getting this idea that he's just like this perfect crime-fighting machine who can't be hurt, can't be beaten? He has a plan to defeat everybody. Like, where are you getting that? Where the fuck are you getting that? And then they never want to admit that people have plans for him too. Bane had a perfect plan for taking out Batman. It worked. It fucking worked. It gets so old. Batman's the greatest hand-to-hand fighter in the DC universe. No, he's fucking not. Most of the martial arts styles that he uses are meant for crowd control. He would lose a lot of 1v1 fights against a lot of people. I'm so over it. Like I could easily name 5 Marvel characters that would beat the shit out of Batman if he fought them. The one above all. Well, I'm not talking about like straight up super people and God himself. But it is interesting because people want to say that like, oh well, Batman beat Darkseid. There was an anti-Darkseid gun that he had. Anybody could have done it. The fucking Green Arrow could have done it. Then would y'all be sucking? Would y'all be sucking the Green Lantern's fucking dick the way that y'all do Batman? So he dodged Darkseid's Omega beams, which is fucking stupid. Yeah, Shang-Chi is the first one that I thought of. Shang-Chi would beat the the fucking bricks off of Batman easy with straight hands, no powers, hands. You don't even need weapons, just hands. And every time it's like, oh, Batman could beat this person, it's like, how? It's like, well, with prep time, it's like, okay, well, why doesn't the other person get prep time? Why does Batman get to just ambush this person completely off guard? And then prep time only works if he can use that time to come up with some sort of trap. Scorpion? Marvel Scorpion? Sub Zero? I think even like Sub Zero without ice powers could probably beat Batman. But you have to assume that in that time you'll find some sort of exploitable weakness that you can use. A lot of characters don't have those. Ermac. Well, Ermac's not really much without his powers. Rain? Rain's a god. Fuck's sake. Thanks. Kick. Thanks. Reptile. Reptile. His existence is a superpower. Let's go. I don't know how I didn't just smash through that ice. That's gotta be some thick ice. You got blocked, brother. Smoke. Batman don't want the smoke. Apparently neither does fucking Ed Boon. God damn. No Batman fan to implode to ask him what happens if he fights himself. Only one of them gets prep time. Well, what's crazy is like the prep time argument works both ways. Especially like, imagine Spider-Man and Batman are fighting. Give Spider-Man prep time. It is a multiverse, that is true. I mean, he has fought like multiverse versions of himself, but he's just the most Batman of all of them. So he can't be beat. It's stupid. But it's like, if Spider-Man had prep time, it's a wrap for Batman. He'll just come up with some sort of web fluid that negates everything Batman has in his utility belt. But then he could say, Batman will come up with a device that'll nullify that web fluid. And it's just like, whatever. I guess it'll just go back and forth like that. But people be underestimating how smart and resourceful. Oh, that's right. You get sniped by Uncle Aaron. It's so weak to just say, "Oh, Batman built an anti." Yeah, yeah. He does that shit all the time. And I like Batman and Goku fans are cut from the same cloth, where they want they want the character that they like. Built an AI to assume where the Omega Beams are gonna be. They want their character to just be untouchable, just unbeatable. He's just an absolute god at combat. And it's just like that's not fun. I like characters that can be beaten. I want there to be tension in my stories. And it's so funny that I say that, and I love Superman as a character, and I hate Batman. I think Superman's a dope superhero. I love Superman. And a large part of why is because he's so powerful. But he chooses to live as just a man. I think Superman's fucking ultra cool. And it upsets me that like Zack Snyder really tricked an entire generation of people into thinking that he was lame. Superman was Captain America before Captain America. That is true. He's the original all-American superhero. I think him being American is very important to his identity. I don't like that people try to insinuate that he could be the same person without being American, especially because there are alternate versions of him where he didn't land in Kansas. He landed in like Russia or like China or some shit like that, and he's a very different person. Like all the difference in the world exists between him being found by the Kents and him being found by some sort of government power. That shit is really important. His mom and dad gave him the identity that he has. They're the reason that he won't just be used like a weapon by the government or some shit like that. Damn. Damn. You know if he's all American? I think he is. Soviet Captain America they built to fight Captain America. We talk about Red Guardian. Miles, just hit him a little harder, you feel me? I promise you he can't take like a 5% Spider-Man punch. Just hit him hard enough for him to go to sleep. You don't have time for this shit, right? So what are you doing? I can't, bro. He just refuses to sit still. Thank you. Damn. An all-American could be born on Krypton. This man's kind of guy that grills hot dogs and watches baseball with Captain America. Well, Captain America's a dad that makes burgers before football. You know what? You're probably right. Yo, what's up? I say that Superman's all-American because I mean, like, look at the colors that he wears. You know what I mean? Like, he's a farm boy from Kansas that eats apple pie, and he is canonically a Kansas City Royals fan. I mean, originally he was intended to be an allegory for Moses, so he was more of a Jewish icon. But those days aren't really here so much anymore. That's something about his history that's just been forgotten. Just being a nuisance, fair enough. And like, and there's subtext to be found there, right? Like him being Kryptonian, like his allegiance by blood should belong elsewhere, but it just doesn't. And that's something that they almost touched on in the Man of Steel movie, but they fucked it up. Zack Snyder thinks that Superman is boring. And so he tricked a bunch of other people into thinking that Superman was boring. And so now you have a whole bunch of people that think that Superman has to be angry and depressed and kill people in order to be interesting. And Warner and DC think that too. Why do you think Superman himself has turned evil so many times in the last 10 years? It's because they don't know what else to do. You go back a little bit further, 15 years, you get two more. It keeps happening. I'm so tired of it. Like, I think the concept of evil Superman, like Omni-Man, Homelander, Hyperion, Sentry, if you want to count him, uh, the Eradicator, well, I guess the Eradicator's not really evil, but like Cyborg Superman, you know, characters like that, Superboy Prime, I think those guys are totally fine. They're interesting thought experiments. But but main Earth 1 Superman, Clark Joseph Kent Superman, should never, ever be turned evil just to make a story happen. And it's always some weak shit like, oh, well, Lois died. And it's like, his dad died too! His father died, and you know what happened? He was even more driven to save people. Lois dying would not turn Superman evil. Now, in fairness, in the case of Injustice, it is a little different because he was tricked into killing her himself. I'll admit that there is a speciality to the situation, but I still don't like it. It still feels weak. Like if you have to use a contrivance to get your thing to work, then you just need a new thing. It's that simple. Man's comic suicide. Man's commit suicide in a tornado for no reason. Yeah, we don't got to talk about what happened in Man of Steel. That was bad. That was really bad. The whole point of Jonathan Kent dying, if it is a version of the story where Jonathan Kent is dead, the whole point of Jonathan Kent dying of a heart attack is to show that for all of his power and for all of his good intentions, he can't save everybody. But he should still try his best to save everyone that he can. Him just choosing not to do something because he was told not to just doesn't have the same impact. But if you ask me, Superman's the type of character that will ignore orders. He's a lot like Captain America. He will ignore orders and do what he thinks is right. And so I feel like if his dad told him, like, hey, don't save me, let me die, he'd be like, fuck you, I'm saving your life. You'll thank me later. That's just me, I guess. I don't know. What do I know about Superman? I've only been a fan of the character for 16, 15 years. And there was a point in time where I didn't like him. For a lot of the same reason that people don't like him now. I did think for a while that he was OP. But I came to accept that as something endearing to the character that makes him more interesting. Because if he wanted to, he could turn the world to dust. You know? He doesn't need to be a hero, but he chooses to be. He could just be a god that conquers worlds around the universe. But that's just not who he is. But I seem to be the only one that cares about stuff like that, I guess. Which I guess is fine, it's just upsetting. I'm just so tired of people that don't know what they're talking about saying that he's boring, and then they want to go dick ride Batman. They want to make him seem more OP than Superman is, which is why they don't like Superman. It's like, yeah, okay, show me where that makes sense. And like, you can like Man of Steel, you can like Batman versus Superman, but don't act like that's the definitive version of those characters. It's like, oh, well, Batman killing in that movie is depicted as a bad thing. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. He does it callously the entire movie. And I knew going in that he was going to be a Batman that kills people. Superman was made before the 20th century, learned to be civil, so it makes sense he's OP. He's also, I mean, he's the first superhero, right? So, like, all the stuff that they came up with just went in. And he's gotten more abilities since then, but he's also lost some abilities. He's honestly not the strongest DC character. He's not the strongest member of the Justice League. I honestly think he's pretty decently balanced compared to a lot of other characters. Well, that's just me, I guess. Shoot it! I'm depressed. I'm depressed. I'm really depressed, bro. I never remember how I'm supposed to do this shit. Remember the top 100 DC strongest DC list? The one that he wasn't fucking on? He wasn't even on that fucking list. They tried so hard not to place him too high that they forgot to place him. It's like, bro, you're not. It's not better that you left him out. Shit. Uh, okay. Like, I think about Doctor Strange, right? Doctor Strange is one of my favorite comic book superheroes of all time. You could consider him OP if you wanted to. Because with prep time, there's not a whole lot of characters in Marvel Comics that could actually stand a chance against him. And I guess you could look at him as being OP for that reason, but I think that he's just really cool. Because he has to solve problems in unconventional ways a lot of the time. How do I get to you? I don't remember about that one guy that lives inside the buildings. Are you talking about Galactus? I can tell you about Galactus. What the fuck do I do? Why am I struggling so hard? I can't rotate this anymore. I didn't mean to do that. I hate this game. I hate this game with all my might. Talk about the purple guy. Alright, I can speed run this part that's coming up. Yeah, Galactus, that's my boy. I cannot remember his birth name, but what he is the last of his kind. He's from a species that predates the known universe. They were wiped out by a cataclysmic event that was pretty much on a universal scale. Um, but he figured out how to survive by absorbing that type of energy, but it fucked him up, and so now he has to absorb the life essence of planets that are full of life in order to survive. He's not necessarily a bad guy, but you can't let him eat the Earth either. He subsists on planetary life force, but what he does is he goes to these planets, and every so often he'll come across somebody that he likes, like Norrin Rad from this one planet, who was a researcher who saw Galactus coming and was like, "Okay, I'll bargain with you. Don't eat my planet." And he's like, "Okay." So he took Norrin Rad and turned him into the Silver Surfer. And what the Silver Surfer is he's one of Galactus's heralds. So what they do is they scout out worlds. They find not Earths. They find planets in the galaxy, in the universe that Galactus can feed on because he constantly needs to feed. He has this machine that turns the planet into energy that he can digest. And once he's done eating, he's hungry again. So he immediately has to go find another planet. But he usually has like 5 or 6 heralds active at once. And right now, Thor is one of them, which I find very interesting. But if you think about to pick up some comics and start reading them, you got another thing coming. Uh, that's the guy that they decided to turn into a cloud in the second Fantastic Four movie. They're not making new food source for him. They've tried, but just like I guess nothing hits the spot quite like Life Force. Can't Thor the God grant him something? I don't know. But he typically does not make his heralds more powerful than him. Which is important to note when I say this. Silver Surfer is the only being on the cosmic scale that can actually defeat Galactus one-on-one. The board gives him an immense power. It's ridiculous. The power cosmic is something crazy, dude. I love the Silver Surfer. I would love to see him in another movie. The ability to not need to eat. I don't know. He doesn't typically make his heralds more powerful than he is. But Silver Surfer is the only herald that can actually defeat him one-on-one. He's the only being on that cosmic scale. He's super cool. He can travel. Okay, right? I think he's the fastest character in Marvel purely because there was a planet that he needed to go to because it had enough like energy in its core to sustain Galactus for a little while, and it had no life on it. And he said it was eons away. He said that it would take a traveler who lived hundreds of years, thousands of lifetimes to make it there. Silver Surfer could take Galactus, yes, but it's not easy. It's not easy at all, but he can definitely do it. What am I thinking about? Fuck's sake. He said it was eons away, and it would take a traveler that lived hundreds of years, thousands of lifetimes to get there, and he got there in a matter of moments. And apparently, he wasn't even trying that hard. So it's crazy to me that people sleep on Silver Surfer even now. I'm like, there's not a character in DC that can just walk up to Silver Surfer and dog walk him. I'm sorry. That man smites Superman easy. Especially because the power cosmic is kind of like magic. I don't know if it works like that, but hey. Love you, Dad. Bye. CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. What if the Flash raced Silver Surfer? Depends on which Flash. If it's Wally West, Wally probably does still win, but Barry Allen and Bart Allen get smoked. I don't know what Wally can do now that he's got the abilities of Metron. Every Flash ever combined into one person to race Silver Surfer, then yeah, that Flash would win. Because one of the things that Wally West can do is he can steal kinetic energy. So like right when the race starts, he can just tap Norin's shoulder, take a speed. Alleles. Honest race? Okay. If it's just a metaphorical foot race across the galaxy, then yeah. I mean, this hybrid Chimera Flash probably still wins, but he'll do it honestly. What's disturbing to me is that when people try to scale the Flash, they mix up the Flash's feats. Like they're talking about like, oh, Barry ran 13 trillion times the speed of light when he saved that island from a nuke. It's like no, Wally ran 13 trillion times the speed of light when he crossed the galaxy faster than instantaneous teleportation. Barry did go incredibly fast to perform the feat that you were talking about, but that was not the 13 trillion times the speed of light. Man can go eons in moments, but the Flash is faster. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to combine all the Flashes, then yeah. But with Wally, I think it's close. Punch. My ass. Thanks, game. That's what I wanted to fucking web. I really appreciate it. Now, if they're to have like a legitimate fight, I think Silver Surfer would take it because he's mostly indestructible. So the Flash can't really like damage him enough, even with the infinite mass punch. Who's faster than who's faster Fan-based Batman with prep or hybrid flash? Probably fan-based Batman with prep. They'll say that he found some way to just harvest the Speed Force out of hybrid flash's cells or some shit. And then because he's Batman, it's more potent in him. Stay away from his hands. Best of luck to you. I'm stuck. I. Can somebody clip that? I love the PS5. Oh shit. That was amazing. Oh my god. I just kicked this person into the next dimension. That's crazy. Galactus versus Comic Thanos. Galactus dog walks Thanos every day of the week. Old King Thanos, that's a different story, but like base Thanos, he gets curb stomped. But did you not see the game freak out? Now I know that I'm alone, but I have to stop you where you stand so you won't win the game. You're working? Damn. I'll clip it later then. Okay, Google. Remind me to clip the thing from Twitch later. Alright. When you say comic Thanos, you mean his strongest version. Okay, then Old King Thanos, yeah, he probably wins. But that's the only one. And even then, I can't say that with certainty. I think he just doesn't die. That's the main thing, is he'll survive the encounter. I like to think that they should just feed Galactus the Infinity Stones. Because it'll either sustain him, or it'll kill him. So... Thanks, Tree, for getting in my damn way. King Thanos versus Surfer. Surfer. Thanks, game. You could probably just like turn the board into some fucking like bomb and stick it in his body and blow him up from the inside. That's another thing about the Silver Surfer is he can turn his board into whatever he needs it to be. I don't know how he ended up all the way over there, but I'll take it. Not sure what just happened there. Silver versus Superman. Superman gets stomped easy. Cool. Can he turn it into a non-bullshit NES game? Yeah, he'll turn it into Mega Man 2. It's crazy to think, like, for as big as the NES library is, apparently a lot of those games fucking weren't good. Ow! You ready for this one? Is it going to be the Thought Robot versus Silver Surfer? Because I could not possibly answer that question. I don't know enough about the Thought Robot. Bitch! Can you go to sleep? Where are you going? Sa! What are you doing? Superman versus Groot with a defense buff from Doctor Strange. I mean, what kind of defense buff are we talking? Are we talking like the pages of the Vishanti, or like we talk about like some Cagliostro type stuff? Is he using the Crimson Bands of Sidorak? Like, what's up? Because magic itself doesn't like do anything to Superman, right? Like Abracadabra isn't gonna kill Superman with a fucking, oh, here's your card, right? But if you have like something that's high damaging and magic, then yeah, it'll hurt him. Mega Man, Ninja Gaiden, Castlevania. It's almost it. Honestly, because Mario and the Zelda games from NES are overrated. I mean, a fucking Metroid, obviously. Dr. Mario is cool, I guess. But yeah, most NES games just weren't great, which is really it's impressive that like, because you could say Nintendo saved video games, right? But it's like a lot of their games just weren't great. But it's mostly because of other developers, right? Like, it's not really Nintendo's fault that there were so many bad games. Any of the strange magic moves. The strength of Groot, but he's defended by Strange's magic. Then he gets curb stomped. Because he's not very strong. Metro 1 was eh. Fair enough. The Super Nintendo is where Nintendo really strived, I feel like. Strove? Whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of much better games on the Super Nintendo. Mario World, Yoshi's Island, Super Metroid, the Mega Man X games, Mega Man 8, 9, and 10, Donkey Kong Country, Super Contra, Street Fighter, Star Fox. A lot of great games on Super Nintendo. Link to the Past. SNES is going under PS2. I fuck with that. I fuck with that placement, that ranking. Earthbound, holy shit! I almost forgot about Earthbound, one of the greatest RPGs of all time. Final Fantasy 3. Well, I guess it was 6 here in the West, but Final Fantasy 6 is really good. At least that's what I'm told. I didn't actually get a chance to play it myself. Fucking Super Castlevania 4. Damn. Am I stupid? I forgot which song goes to what game for a second there. Ow! And you know what's funny is like the Super Nintendo is kind of carried by Capcom and Konami, and the PS2 I would say is heavily carried by Capcom. Like that may be a contentious statement. I don't care. I guess Squaresoft was also a pretty big deal, huh? I guess they became Square Enix around that time because Kingdom Hearts or whatever. I don't really care though. I've never been a Kingdom Hearts fan. Not to say that the games are bad, I just don't know. I don't care. The way he's looking, he's like, don't make me do this. Why are you making me beat your ass? Yeah, I didn't dodge or nothing. That's fine. Thanks, game. You love to see it. Good. You dumb bitch. No, I'm not tired. I'm Spider-Man. Think Spider-Man ain't got no stamina? Mink. You can do what? I'll do it again. Kick. Or, well, whatever. I can't. Apparently I can't see. This is news to me. Hit him with a yaggity boot. We gonna jump him. I'm gonna hit him with the yaggity boot. Fuck's sake, bro. Mink. Kick her in the back of the head real quick. Don't worry about it. Shut up. That's tough, because that's exactly what's about to have to happen to you. The prices of a streamer with 4K. What are you trying to get? Maybe if we spin the wheel again, you'll get luckier. It's a grind to get 1K per stream. Because he doesn't want to fight in the... Bro, people are still getting on my ass about this fucking... About what I said about Kratos being nerfed. I didn't mean to do that. How's this little girl making Spider-Man? Because he's holding back way too hard. I can't see shit. Oh. Thanks, Miles. You dumb fuck. Be getting likes on the comment for damn near a month that you're tired of it. I feel you. You're just like, bro, like let me move on with my shit. I'm doing other things now. My spine. I got a second water bottle, folks. I have an idea. I'm gonna do something terribly inappropriate. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't want to put the cat in jeopardy. Didn't care about this heartfelt moment. It's like the 7th time I've seen it. Like I'm past it now. Oh, that looks good. Oh, my helmet's all fucked up. That's actually a really nice touch. Yeah. Oh. So here we are, my body inside this nightmare. What was I to do that they could see? There's only one suit. I don't like gameplay moments like this. You hold the stick forward and then the game does what it wants. The spider scarf. I don't think he's gonna be wearing it. Oh, he is. All right. It's freaking out. Get to the phone box that saves the universe. Do it again. I don't even know what's going on in those words. Ugh! My fucking elbow. The Oh, the TARDIS. Time and relative dimensions in space. It's a big old spider web. The tartar sauce, yeah. I just wanna move on. My mask is fucked up. I'd rather deal with unpausable ones than unskippable ones. All right, where's my trophy? Plus plus. Okay, what else do I need? Okay, I need 7 more. Mention of 15 breakable items. Use Venom Dash to throw the enemy into a group of 3 or more. Okay. I can cheat. Is that music Grant that spider? I don't know what that hidden trophy is. Is it nowhere to hide that I need to get? I guess so. All right. So I need to replay the first mission of the game again. Supposed to be able to hit square and it tells you. Beat Finn at the rocket launch minigame. Fuck. I really don't want to have to start the entire game over, so I guess I'm just not gonna get that trophy for a while. Fucking hate this game. Nice. I really don't want to have to do another playthrough of this game. But I legitimately have to because I speed ran the shit that I wasn't supposed to speed run. Let's go. Danger. Who sees you? Interesting, interesting, interesting. That didn't do much for me. Okay. Now I can focus on wall takedowns. Nice. That wasn't supposed to happen like that. Come this way. Yo, game sound off. Yo, thanks for the follow. I mean, there's just nothing happening in the game. I do have it turned down, though, now that I think about it. I have it turned down through Elgato. Da, 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 la, la, la. Ooh! What the fuck, Miles? 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 I'm stuck on something? Okay. Miles loves doing shit I didn't ask him to do. I can only do finishers every so often. Well, this. Appreciate it. I appreciate you, my nigga. Hold that. What the fuck? He's indestructible. I'll take it. Kick. This game really gets on my fucking nerves. I'm not gonna lie to you. Thanks, Miles. Instagram is broken right now. All right. Can't you do it sometime? Pushed it in too far. Fine, electrify mine. Electrify my golden tooth. Can't look at the eye without sparking some. There's not. Let's go. You trust me after I got Harlem damn near nuked. Electrify my. Oh.
Genki, ready to pop this door open once I power it up? Ready and waiting. Did that do it? Yep, and I got it unlocked.
Let us commence.
There's a new form reactor powering this place. Just gotta drain it. You should be able to find it on the ground floor. Straight ahead.
This game gets on my damn nerves, bro. They make it so easy. Thanks, game. I don't even know what I hit. You don't see shit. I just got shot in the chest. I just want to go back into stealth. Please. Bro. I gotta take out those guys first then, I guess. Okay, we're good. We're back into stealth. Or at least we will be.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Bro.
The problem is your nasty new form reactor. The solution is me wrecking it. Hey man, found some heavily redacted but still legible files. Anything bigger than what Uncle Aaron took to the cops? Nope. There's a bunch of tests confirming new form gets explosive when exposed to electricity. Like my venom. Like any stray spark. I mean, it makes gasoline look like lemonade. That simile worked better in my head. I got it. Once again, new form's way more dangerous than Roxxon wants to admit.
What's over here?
There's nothing over here. Don't worry about it.
Good night.
Cool, game. Hey, bro, you do what you feel like doing. What else do I need? Thanks, game. Okay. You're still alive, bitch. All right.
Cleared out the guards. Now for the reactor.
Man, I can't believe that ceiling fan really hit me that damn hard. I'm stuck. This is the greatest game of all time.
Security shutters are open. You know what to do.
Stop. Just let me do what I'm trying to do. Game, fuck's sake.
Can you imagine telling yourself a year ago that we'd be taking down an evil energy company together? Honestly, no. We've gone from making batteries and chemistry to you becoming a human battery. It's wild, dude. Can't wait to see where we go from here.
Hi, honey. We were talking about Jerome. You don't need to make a judgment on Finn's life, mijo. Or her death. Just remember who she was and why you loved her.
You always know what to say.
That's my job. Call me back if you need me. Entiende?
See, te quiero.
Alright, well, I'm tired, so I'm gonna go try to maybe